Having troubles with tiny little ghosts? Here's your spooky spot on the RP Minis Ghostbusters Ghost Trap with light and sound. This collectible kit includes the 4-inch mini replica of the iconic Ghost Trap, complete with light and sound features, and a mini full-color sticker book. If bustin' makes you feel good, and you'd like to get a mini replica of the Ghost Trap for yourself, you can head on over to retrofestive.ca. That's actually where I picked up this one, as well as a bunch of other spookerific stuff that we will be looking at over the course of this month. The price of the Ghost Trap, by the way, was I think it was about $18.95 or $18.65. Not bad at all, considering the size of the Ghost Trap, the fact it does have open and closed doors, and it does feature lights and sounds. At the time you're also seeing this video, I may or may not have already picked up the mini replica of the Proton Pack. Yes, something that's over on their website as well. Of course, before we get down to looking at the features of the Ghost Trap, let's just look at some of the things that come included with this. First of all, they're not so exciting stuff, but still something you may want to read. This is the product information sheet, telling you, first of all, that the LR44 button cell batteries are already included, so you don't have to worry about that. I did take one step, though, before hitting the record, and that was removing the plastic tab that was on the bottom of the trap, just to allow the batteries to work. It also tells you how to troubleshoot, how to remove the batteries, safety, and all the fun stuff that goes along with that. I'm going to put that to the side. The thing I certainly will not be discarding, though, while the other thing may be going to the recycling bin shortly after this review, I will not be getting rid of this, though. It comes also included with this little tiny Ghostbusters sticker book. Before we actually look at the stickers, let me just draw your attention to the cast here. Doesn't it look like everybody's just so done for the day? I mean, Bill Murray generally has that look anyways, even when he's in a scene. It just looks like he's already done for the day. I mean, he's already looking off over at catering. Dan Aykroyd looks like he's just ready to fall asleep. Ernie Hudson, God bless him, he looks like he's still ready to act. And it looks like also Harold Ramis is also, he's pretty done as too. I don't know if this took place. I've never seen this image before. I'm always curious where they end up pulling these pictures from. Could there not have been a better photo? I mean, look at just how uninterested Bill Murray is. Anyways, on the inside of the book, you've got Ghostbusters sticker book, RP Minis, Philadelphia. I really do like this one. The only thing that kind of bums me out a bit is because the hand of the ghost, the no ghost, is over here, they had to off-center it. I almost would have made this shape, the symbol, slightly smaller, so it actually would have been dead center. Just more on my problems than anything else. Then we've got Don't Cross the Streams, which happens to also be the same image that they use here in the front. But it's all done sort of in like an early 90s. This is something you would either find at like a flea market, like one of those thrift stores, or like an old buffet restaurant. Always seems to have this kind of color. Maybe not necessarily Ghostbusters. I mean, if there was a buffet restaurant that had the Ghostbusters up in frames, I would be definitely checking out that restaurant. But generally, excluding the Ghostbusters, it's usually like this art print. Am I right? Am I right? And of course, on this side, we've got the Traveler has come. We've got Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. These are all, by the way, peelable stickers, so you can peel them off and stick them in your sticker album. Put them anywhere else as well. This is a really strange looking photo. It looks like somebody would have drawn this, but we've got the Keymaster and the Gatekeeper. What are they doing? And why do they have that look on their face? Such a weird sticker. And then we've got this one here, kind of a simplified version of the Stay Puft and Ecto. And flipping through again the pages, we've got very much the same sort of idea. There's Dana Barrett there floating. It looks like she's floating in Tron space, like in the video game verse. And then, of course, there's the Ghost Trap. There's Slimer. Single person, or is that more than one? I think it's one person with his streams. We also got some decals for the Ghost Trap, so you can make use of that. The only one I really will be using here is the Danger High Voltage. I haven't actually put that on the trap yet. And then we got a couple of stickers here, but I mean, really, why am I going to put this inside the trap? I guess you could technically put that on the inside as if it caught Slimer and it caught Stay Puft. Stay Puft, I think, is a tad bit too big. Even though the real Ghostbusters would convince you that they were all caught inside of a trap. Stay Puft would be a little harder, I'm guessing. And that's the end of the sticker book. But again, like, just how uninterested. They're so tired. Bill Murray and Dan Aykroyd are so tired. And yet, bless Ernie Hudson, he's still ready to shoot. He's like, are we ready to go? Are we ready to go? And everybody's like, Ernie, let's hang this up for the day. Going to put that to the side. And of course, let's get a closer look now at the replica of the ghost trap. Short of the fact it is missing the sticker here, which I have to apply onto it, it's a nice little replica of the ghost trap. Here's the speaker, by the way. This will be the part that obviously emits the sound. There's the on and off switch. I've got it off right now. There's the button cell battery compartment. LR44 batteries. You need 3 of them, but luckily they're already installed on the bottom of it. I did, of course, remove the plastic tab. You got the silver plates there on the side with the additional gold that they've added there for the grill. You've got a little knob. None of the knobs actually do turn. These don't turn. The main one either. I wish this larger one, if anything, could have turned, but not the case. It does have wheels, but the wheels don't work. They're just molded suggestion wheels. Of course, you got the back section here that's going to plug into the step pad. No step pad, no cable, but you've just got the back of it. Yeah, overall, a pretty good looking reproduction of the ghost trap. Now, like I said, it doesn't roll or anything like that. To function it, it all works with this button right here. It opens, and of course, when I do open this, the lights are going to flicker and make the sound. And when you close it, the little ready button also will be flashing. And of course, the front of it will also be lit up as well. I know I'm sort of just walking you through all of what's going to be happening. You guys also want to see it too. So we're going to go ahead and just open this up. And pressing the button like that, you can see it doesn't do absolutely anything. Because one thing I forgot to actually do was turn it on. So press it again, flip it from the bottom, turn it on. And let's try that again. Now we've got this actually as a red light. You've got the yellow up there up the top there. And now to open up the trap, while the center light still stays yellow, you can see on the sides the blue lights do flash back and forth. I'm sure one thing you probably are already asking is, how long does it stay like this? Well, I did time it. I timed it for about 2 minutes. I didn't want to wait any longer because I didn't want to drain the batteries prior to this review. But even sitting this at 2 minutes, it still kept going. And I got to believe it's going to continue to go, and it isn't going to have a shut-off feature. Perhaps it's longer than the 2 minutes that eventually it does quiet down and go to sleep. But even at 2 minutes, it was still doing this. And then to close this, once we've caught the ghost inside, it makes the trap sound. Of course, this does light up, goes from yellow to red, and then this lights up the yellow. And again, to open this. I mean, really, for the size of what this is, and the fact it does have functioning doors and light up features with audio, I gotta say, it's like a pretty nice little replica of the ghost trap. I don't think there's really anything I would have changed, short of maybe having a few little knobs and dials being able to turn and actually having workable wheels. But yeah, it's a really fun looking ghost trap. If you guys are interested to pick this one up for yourself, again, I'll provide the link down below to retrofestive.ca, where I actually found this one. I think it was about 18. It was like 1865 or 1895. And also, in case you're curious, that's going to stay flashing for a while. We could all just sit and watch it if you'd like, or if you have other things you'd rather be doing. Yeah, if you guys, again, are interested, pick this one up for yourself. I'll provide the link down below in the video description. Today's spookerific spot, we did actually have a look at the brand new RP Minis Ghostbusters Ghost Trap. Probably a little bit too big for your Ghostbuster action figures, but just the right size if you want to have something that's sitting on your desk. And, you know, you never know if you have like a miniature. I don't know how big of a ghost this would be able to catch, but if you have a tiny little critter that's roaming around knocking down pencils and stuff on your desk, just slide out. Well, you can't really slide it out so much because the wheels don't work, but you have yourself a little tiny ghost trap to catch them. If you enjoyed this spookerific review, hit it with a like. If you certainly want to stick around for more, then hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the bell notification. And of course, keep your ghoulish peepers peeled while we have wrapped up the review in this video. There's definitely going to be a lot more other spooky spots coming your way during the month of Spottober. And as always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.